From BattleBot69, nice. So the Broncos signed Eric Fisher to play right tackle. Interesting idea. The problem I have is that Fisher's been mainly a left tackle in his time in the NFL. I don't think he's played much right at any here. He wasn't that great for Indy last year, but he wasn't bad. He allowed 7 sacks. I think you could blame Wentz not always having the best pocket presence for at least a couple of those, since sacks are in part a quarterback stat. I wouldn't hate it if you think you can play right tackle. You did sign Billy Turner. I like Billy Turner, so I'm not in desperate need to add a new right tackle that's old. I think Turner could handle that role in the end. So when it comes to free agency, name a player you want your team to go out and sign. I want to hear from you guys. We're a show for the people after all, so let me know in the comments section. From Cujo, is there a chance 3 teams from the AFC West make the playoffs? Hell yeah. You assume the Chiefs will be in it. The Broncos are going to be a threat. The Chargers almost made it last year. The Raiders did. So, you have a chance of all 4 teams making it. Probably not. Probably a bit too cannibalization for each other there. But that AFC West is loaded this year. I think all 4 teams, whether they make it or not, should feel good about their long-term or playoff chances this year. From Eastwood Satch, in your opinion, what team will jump from worst to first in their division this year? Okay, so I think Ravens have a really good shot because worst to first is a 2-game swing for them. They were 8-9 last year, last in the division. That would not be outlandish. The Broncos at 7-10 have a real chance for that. If Carolina can get a QB, which I don't know if they're going to be able to, they certainly make sense, but I would look at in particular Denver and Baltimore as the 2 most likely destinations because I don't believe in the Giants, the Jags, the Jets, the Lions, or Seattle quite that much. Brandon Kinder, is it fair to say Matthew Stafford is a top 4 QB? If we are trying to take what we are expecting this year out of quarterbacks, it's a little tough to go down that route. I think you're going to have to take Josh Allen over Matthew Stafford. I think you got to take Patrick Mahomes, maybe Russell Wilson. I think Stafford, because he's coming off the Super Bowl, really helps his stock quite a bit there. I think you still got to take Brady, by the way, Rodgers as well. So now we're outside of the top 4. I think you would then start to include, he's probably in the tier of, I'm not going to anoint Herbert yet. He's in that tier. I think you're including guys like a Joe Burrow. Maybe a Wilson, I think, is probably more in that tier. Lamar Jackson, if he's not hurt and injured the entire season. I think he's one of those QBs you feel really great about as your franchise guy, even as he does begin to age, but not quite top 4 for me. Now, if you want the best NFL coverage on YouTube, then subscribe. YouTube.com/chatsportstv. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers as soon as possible so we can put that little notch on our belt. Plus, you guys get free NFL videos once you subscribe for free. From Jeff Rogers, if you had one drive to win a game, Josh Allen or Mahomes? I mean, yes, to answer your question, I think I'll go Mahomes since I've seen him win a title already. We are also on Rumble, friends. So if you have not already, go support us over there. Free, uncensored content on that video platform. Sports from us here at Chat Sports, plus other sites have news, politics, tech, business updates as well. Give us a follow for free so we can dominate that platform. Rumble.com/NFL Daily. James Heiner, which second-year QB do you think will have a jump in year 2? Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, or Justin Fields? Now, Bears fans are going to get pissy with me here. I don't think they've done enough to help Fields. The offensive line is still not great. The receiving core it's mid, to be honest. I don't like it all that much. It's average at best. Zach Wilson, the Jets have invested in and given a lot of talent to. I think Lawrence is going to take the biggest jump in year 2, though I'd probably rank them jump-wise in that order. That does not mean I'm out on Fields. I think it might be more of a year 3 breakout for him. From Alec G, sleepers for offensive rookie of the year. Okay. The favorites right now are Kenny Pickett, Drake London, Treylon Burks as well. So some sleepers I don't mind. I think let's include Breece Hall as among the favorites, top 4 there. How about Kenneth Walker for Seattle, plus 1,000. I think Burks is a favorite. How about Sky Moore, plus 1,100. I think those 2 guys could make sense. Your top 5, by the way, just real quick. Pickett, London, Burks, Hall, and Watson are your top 5 in the Rookie of the Year odds. So anyone beyond that, I'll call a sleeper there. If you want to go super duper deep dark horse pick, could go with how about Jalen Tolbert? If the injury problems persist at receiver for Dallas, he could be receiver 2 quickly for them. Decent dark horse bet there. And hell, I know he's a first. Another dark horse name here. How about Trey McBride from Arizona? If Ertz gets hurt or they make McBride the starter, he could put up some big numbers in that offense. From Cujo, other than Mahomes and Allen, what other young QBs would you put in the top 10? If you want, how about this? I'll group, and it might not be full-fledged 10. I'll group the young franchise guy, and we'll put the age cutoff, if I can remember the actual names correctly here. We'll put the age cutoff at they're going to turn no older than 27 this year. I think that's a good age cutoff there. So no Russ, no Dak, no Kirk, etc. Joe Burrow's in that group. Lamar Jackson's in that group. I believe Deshaun Watson, age-wise, still fits that group. Let me check real quick here, just to make sure I'm not doing wrong here. Yeah, Watson turns 27 this year, so perfect cutoff. No older than Deshaun Watson. I think Justin Herbert falls in that category, and that's the only other quarterback I would consider putting in there. Kyler Murray is not there yet for me. Trevor Lawrence, the other young guys, Zach Wilson, Fields, Mac Jones, Lance, etc., they're not there yet. So my list then of those young guys includes Herbert, Lamar, Deshaun, and Burrow. Russell Wilson, beyond the 2 guys you mentioned, guys like a Matt Ryan, a Dak Prescott, a Derek Carr, they're all older than that younger quarterback threshold I included there. We have live mailbags for you guys here at Chat Sports, and the only way to get on the mailbags is to subscribe and watch our live shows. That kind of makes a lot of sense, right? So if you want free NFL videos every single day, make sure you guys are subscribed at youtube.com/chatsportstv.